All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Assalamu alaikum, walaikum salam. So today is 5th of December 2025 and we just like going live. So sound check 1 2 3 1 2 3. Can you guys hear me clearly? Sound test. So we just like go further then. Okay, morning, morning, morning. All right. So let's just like get started. We're just like going on the charts. So I just like actually took two trades today. It's a Friday. Was not expecting this smooth volume as it's Friday. One took I just like executed a buy during the Asian session. When it just like break above this, I was expecting that with the volume it could continuously pushing upside to fill this range, but it just like come down and I just like close my trade, manage the risk there, and just like grab lows like 23 pips here, and then it just like went against me almost like 150 pips, and this is where I just like give my trade another chance during the pre-London session time. Can I just like create a weak break above the small body candle? Look at the 50-minute time frame. It also going to print like a small body candles. Then there's no business of this current candle to create a wick and break above this high. If it's just like going to do that one, there's a probability it could continuously pushing up. So I grab like 30 35 pips something like that from here. So yeah, it's a Friday. I was just like not expecting this kind of volume today on a Friday actually, but it's more smoother than the previous days actually. So let's just like break down with a fresh analysis what's just like going on the gold. So you can easily see that we're just like heading towards like a daily like a resistance area right now. Previous candle just like close with a strong bullish candle with a long rejection wick. Next candle create a wick and continuously pushing to the upside. So for more better perspective, I just like need to flip from daily time frame to H4. H4 you can see we are having like a support here. I would say this will be more better support, and we are having this resistance. This can just like close above the previous resistance area. This can still open, create a wick, break above the high, still have a very beautiful range in it. But we just like need more better picture. For that we just like need to jump from H4 to H1. H1 you can see 1 2 3 4 5 6. It's a seventh consecutive candle which just like continuously pushing upside. So what we will do, we just like need to flip from H1 to M30 to see more better picture. So for 30 minute you will see we are having like a resistance here, and also we just like need to see what we are having on the left hand side. If we just like going to break above this high with the volume, there's just like a very beautiful 80 pip range still available there. Wow. And look at the 30-minute time frame now. 30 minute, 1 2 3 4 5 6 candle consecutive printed bullish. Now it's just like created a resistance. H1 just like not showing any potential, but M30 just like a very beautiful structure just like going to be printed there, because market always moves in waves. So it just like created a support. Now it just like created a resistance. If we just like wanted to continuously pushing to the downside, we just like need a counter trade setup for the cells. Rest of that, I would like to see this candle should have to break above this area, or should have to be close above this area for the to the for the continuation to the upside. So from M30 to M15, I just like looking for 50-minute time frame to see what's going on, because I just like need to see a better support zone there. This one, I think so. This makes sense. Yes, this makes sense. This makes sense actually. So the current candle actually do not have a bottom wick. Actually, you see that, and there is just like a few minutes left for this candle to be closed. Man, I think so. We just like going to create some support here, and yeah, if it's just like going to break above this high, there's a probability it could continuously pushing upside. There is a probability if it's just like going to break above previous candle high, but the candle just like do not have a bottom wick. It's just like stopping me right now actually. And if I'm just like going to be wait for the 50-minute candle to be closed, might be if it's just like going to break above this whole rejection high, I gonna miss the whole move. So you know what I can do with this situation? If I just look going to be execute as an impulse entry, it's a Friday as well. I need to place my stop loss within the range somewhere here. But still, the things I'm just like worried about right now, candle just like don't have a bottom wick, but it's still open. It's just like did not closed yet. So actually, yeah, man, it's just like showing potential in it. But I think so it will be better if I just like wait for the 50-minute candle to be closed. Because look at this one, it's just like rejected three times from this area. And we are also having rejection on the left hand side this one. So I think so it will be better idea if this 50-minute candle just like about to be closed above this resistance area. The next candle will create a wick and continuously pushing upside. So we are having this wick on the sorry, we are having this wick on the left hand side to be filled. See this one on a smaller time frame, on a 30-minute is a clean traffic on the left hand side. So it will be a great idea. Oh, it just like broke above the high. But I think so it will be a great idea if I just like wait for the candle to close above this resistance area. So then I can give my trade a chance. I just like wanted to see a M15 candle to be closed because the previous candle just like do not have a bottom wick. This candle just like current candle just like don't have a bottom wick. It's pushing upside, breaking above the resistance. Impulse entry looking interesting to me too as well. But as it's a Friday, so I would like to see this candle should have to be give me some direction. Like 50 minutes should have to be close above the resistance, so I can go with another 50%, another 15 minutes actually. So yeah, just like need to be clever with this thing. But it's such a very beautiful, like I would say, impulse entry in trend, created a resistance, break above the resistance, now continuously pushing upside. So yeah, it makes sense. But it's a Friday. I was just like not expecting this thing, but it is whatever it is. So just like waiting right now. There's just like 4 minutes left for this 50-minute candle to be closed. Wow, man, it's just like pushing to the upside now. If it's like a Thursday or it's like a Wednesday, definitely I'm just like gonna execute somewhere here. But as it's just like a Friday and the current candle is still open and don't have a bottom wick, so I would like to see this candle to be closed. That's the final decision I'm having with me. Do you also use soft forex for simulation? No, I don't never use soft forex for simulation. I only use if I just like before. I just like not using anyone right now, but before when I just like doing back testing, I was using MT5 simulator actually. Since it doesn't have a bottom weekend, it's a Friday and it's some impulse entry. I'm staying away until it closes. Yeah, John, I'm also having the same plan actually. But the candle is 10 minute open now without bottom wick. So just like wait for this candle to be closed to be honest. So I will just like wait for this candle to be closed. 3 minutes left for this 50-minute to be closed. The way just like pushing upside without getting a bottom wick. It's a Friday, so just like need to be relaxed. Just like need to go with good structure, I would say. Catch the streams you do in the private group at what time are you just like going to be get the same link what you are going to be get here in MFU. It's having the same time. It's not something private. It's a private group for questioning me privately. If you're having any doubts, you can ask me privately. So that group just like belong to that. If you just like want to take one-on-one session, so that group just like made for that purpose only. Rather than that, you can stick with Market Fluidity University. So it's actually for private training. Okay. So sales make sense here. Why? Why? Why sales make sense here, man? I don't know why. Just like, do you think it will retrace down? I don't think. We'll see how it's just like about to be close. Till right now, I just like secure my money to take a decision that do not going to be execute as an impulse entry here. So I just like stop myself and look at this one. What a rejection! Just like coming back into the range. One payment and for our friends in private group. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Can we go for sell if lower breaks? Where you just like need to wait for the candle to be closed. Just should be this. There should be some kind of structure should be formed there. If you just like want to take a sell there. Till right now, it's a bullish momentum going on, and we just like doing consolidation. Took same trade on H1 and in 1 minute in hit TP. Okay. Walaikum salam. This 50-minute didn't have bottom wick, but breaking previous high now it means strong bullish volume, but it's still open candle. It did not closed yet, so it's a different scenario. Sir, in the second trade, it was not better to wait for the candle closing due to the wicks on the left hand side, this one just like need to depend on the volume. Here you can see the candle just like dropping the volume. If it's just like dropping the volume, there's no business of this candle to create a wick and break above a high where we just like, let me just show you where we just like not having volume. If it's just like going to break above these highs and it's a impulse center in 30-minute time frame, it's a breaking of the previous daily candle high. So all time frame are just like respecting this movement. So I just like executed, stop loss was somewhere here and grab 30 pips, so it makes sense. It's a proper structure we are having in MFU as well. I don't know what the issue is with my actually throat. Before that I was just like not getting any kind of cough, but as I just last like start talking, just like it started irritating me actually. Okay. So if bullish candle going up with no bottom wick, doesn't it tell there is more bullish momentum? Sometime it's just like depending on the structure you are facing. Suppose it's having some kind of impulse entry structure, so that is something different. Now look at this one. This can just like close back into the range. What we can do about it? Reject it, reject it, reject it. Now reject it with a long rejection. So I think so. It will be better to wait for the 30-minute candle to be closed. So that will make sense. Does this make sense? 40 to 20, 2027 is a strong resistance zone, and market has already moved a lot in bullish. Wouldn't sell make more sense? You know what, Umar Naim, if you just like wanted to take a buy, or if you just like having a bias for sell, you always need a structure there. You always need some kind of a confirmation there. This is the difference between other traders and us, that we just like never try to predict the market. We just like wait for the structure to be formed, clean traffic, tradable range. Once everything just like align with each other, so we just like take action on it. Just like understand this concept. There's a difference between will happen and just like happened. So if something like just like happened there, it's mean now it's just like going to be show you some impact there. If you are just like try to predict the market, so there's a higher probability you gonna lose money there. So just like it's like very important now to wait for this candle to be closed, because now we're just like doing consolidation. So if a candle just like going to be close above this resistance area, so that will be a beautiful bias. And if it's like going to break below this support area, so it will be a beautiful sells, could be like 40 35 pips, something like that. So just like need to wait here actually. Okay. So what is this? Aapko, I can't read this one. Just like try to write down in English. All right. So just like need to wait here actually. Just like need to wait. Don't need to get into some kind of FOMO. It's a Friday as well. Don't get ruin yourself on a Friday. But you know what? The way market just like moving today, it's just like more smoother than the previous days. If it's just like creating some structure, it's just like respecting that one. Okay. So let's see. So they so there is like more than 120 people just like watching, and I'm having like 20 likes only on a YouTube. Wow. I always need to remember you guys just like hit the like button. Seems like market has already moved, so no volume in London, maybe, but maybe is always having a question mark with it. So no one knows that. We just like need to see if we can we can get some, or we can grab some chunks there. Right now we just like doing some kind of consolidation. And if you guys like understand this thing, if market just like start doing consolidation, that's mean trend just like stop there. So now there is like no trend going on. It's just like neither a bullish or neither a like a bearish one. So now we just like it like a breakout structure. Breakout structure means close above this resistance area, we can go for the buys. Close below the support area, we can go for the sells. That's it. Just like keep your things in a simple way. Market always moves in waves. If it just like stopped, its main trend just like stop now. If it's just like doing consolidation, there is no trend. If it break above the high, go better to buy. Break the low, go for the sells. And all you need just like a clean traffic on the left hand side, tradable range, volume time, and your confirmation candle. That's it. So just like need to wait here and give me 1 minute so I can take some pill for my cough. Okay. Okay. How much time you are using this strategy? It's been like more than 4 years, 4.5 years, or almost like 5 years, just like going to be done. Waiting patiently is a hard for those who wants to make every minute productive. Yeah, but if you wait, you will just like gonna get paid. You just like need to understand this concept. How much clean range should we have for taking a trade these days? 30 pips clean range or more than it minimum clean range for executing a trade? There should be at least like 50 pip range, I would say, and you can grab easily like 20, 25 pips out of it, something like a middle portion. So that makes sense. 50 pip range actually makes sense actually there. Okay, someone has a link to free Discord of MFU. I disappeared from my Discord. Free Discord, I don't know. You just like need to talk with Chris. Might be he can share that one. Free Discord. I don't know anything about that. You truly deserve so much respect for teaching us with a simple and effective way. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. So it's just like doing consolidation right now. And let's see. Let's see. All right. So how long you have been doing live streaming? It's just like been more than 2.5 to 3 years. Okay. It's a Friday. I think so. Before starting the London market, just like drop the volume again. So just like waiting for this 30-minute candle to be closed. There's just like 5 minutes left for this candle to be closed. And I'm just like eagerly waiting for this candle to be closed above this resistance area so I can give my trade a chance. Let me see what's just like I'm having on the left hand side. 15 minutes just like a clean wick on the left hand side. 30-minute clean wick on the left hand side. H1 clean traffic on the left hand side. So yeah, man, it makes sense actually. It can easily go towards like I think so 40 to 40. If it's just like showing some potential, if it's just like going to be show some kind of a volume in it, there's a higher probability it could continuously pushing upside for towards like 40 to 40. That makes sense. Let's see what's fundamental just like going on behind the scene. Just like need to open market edge AI. Okay, all right, here we go. So market edge AI is just like telling us we are having intraday bullish momentum. We are over higher time frame, just like also in a bullish momentum. What support actually to take gold towards wow, they're just like also giving that the same target of 40 to 40. Wow, I just like recently talk about that one. So what support this bias actually? So Fed rate cut odds 87, okay, 90% just this the or just like in a favor of 89 or 90% for December to 10 FOMC meeting. Yeah, they just like expecting to cut the rate, so inflation could be high, and if they just like going to be cut the interest rate, people will start taking money out from their investments from the US economy actually. So dollar will get weaker. There's a probability gold will continuously pushing upside. So real is declining on easing. Yeah, this is something I'm just like talking about through 2026. USD weakness from dovish Fed policy. Yeah, this is something I was just like talking about. See this one, this one. So I think so that's why gold is like pushing to the upside on the base of fundamentals. So what could gold push to the downside? This also will show us. CFTC gold positioning fell to 177. Okay, taking underway. Profit taking after gold rally to multiple year high. Yeah, Bank of Japan the summer rate hike price in hawkish diversion. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Till right now, I can see only bullish candles here. I can't see any kind of a sell position here. Intraday just like bullish, higher time frame just like right now bullish. So let's see. I think so. This rate cut just like very important right now. I think so. After getting the rate cut position, we just like start getting volume in the market. So it's just like pushing to the upside now. Man. And we are pushing to the upside as well. Look at this one. 30 minutes just like about to be closed in 2 minutes. M15 also going to be closed in 2 minutes. Did you already took a trade? I just joined. No, I just like did not took a trade during the live stream, but I already took one trade here before the live stream. Executed a buy, secured 30 pips. So right now I'm just like waiting for this candle to be closed, as it's just like going to be closed in a bullish form. Next candle create a wick and going to break its own high. So I'm just like going to execute on this one. So let's see. Let's see, man. Now just like going to be close in 1 minute. So in this 1 minute is like very important. And I think so dynamic rates also makes sense in this situation. Wow, just like pushing upside. In last few seconds, don't leave us. This is just like 30 seconds left for this candle to be closed. I don't want it to leave us actually. Oh man, what is this? It's behaving same as it is what it just like did last day. Just like move in last few seconds, but still just like about to be closed. So actually, I would like to see this candle too. Must have a upper wick. Just 5 seconds. 5 seconds left. Candle just like about to be closed. I just like need a wick to be created to the downside and break above the high, and here I go. Okay, just like creating a wick. That's great. That's great. 30 minute now just like close above the resistance area. Okay, that's great. All right. Good. Okay. Hi guys, will you put your SL below previous candle? Let me just see how much SL I'm just like gonna get. It's just like a 30 pips SL. It will be somewhere here in the middle of the range, 30 pips. That makes sense. If it's just like feel you bigger, then you can lower the load size. That all you can do. That all you can do actually. So I'm just like waiting right now. As this candle just like created a wick right now. If it's just like going to break its opening price, I will gonna take the buy in this situation. But look at this one. It retraced more than 50% of the previous candle. Now what you will do? Oh, wow, man, wow. Look at this. So you know what? There is one more scenario to for the execution on this trade. Now you know what? If I just like really want you to take a buy, this candle should have to be break the low. Look at this one, just like break the low. So now if it just like break this low, there is no business of this current candle to come up and break its own high. If now it's just like start flipping to the upside and break its own high, so there's a probability it could continuously pushing upside, because now this is a probability it should continuously pushing to downside. So by reading the candles, the way it just like moved always, the way it just like reacted always, now there is no business of this candle, current candle which just like broke the low of the previous candle. There is no business of this current candle to break its own high. If it's just like gonna break its own high, there's a probability it could continuously pushing upside. So let's see. Someone just like go 20 pips drove. How? Okay. Let me see this one. So you executed somewhere from here. Wow. So you were just like anticipating into the volume that it will continuously pushing up. So I hope so. You just like secured that money. The way just like rejecting. Wow. But it wasn't broke the 30-minute lows. Doesn't matter. It just like broke the low 50-minute. Look at the volume. Look at the 50-minute candle size. A 50-minute candle just like printing or moving like 42 pips. If you just like waiting for the 30-minute candle to be broke the low, so it could be like more than 60-70 pips. So even the smaller time frame just like showing you a lot of volume in it. Do you think going 200 plus pips and just creating a support it can go by? I am feeling that it is little setup because market have gone too much. Oh, what? 200 pips, so it's just like creating a support and resistance. Can't you see this one? It's just like a higher time frame might be not showing you anything, but if there's just like a lot of volume, we just like need to have to look at smaller time frame. So smaller time frame, 30-minute time frame is just like a reliable time frame, I would say. So it just like created a support, created a resistance. Now it just like broke above this resistance area, and this candle is still open. So if we just like wanted to continuously pushing to the upside, we are have a structure here actually. So let's see. Let's see. I'm just like waiting right now. And I already explained that if this candle break the low, there's no business of this candle to break its own high. Let's see. Okay, yes, partial dip in 20 pips and break even activated and price took me out the runner. Yeah. but the H1 is still open without wick, or you are just going with volume. You know what? Don't get into overthinking. Just relax, break down your chart from H4, H1, M30, M15, and just like look for the structure on M15 and M30. If you just like go to your structure on a 30-minute time frame, just go with it. There's a probability you can grab some chunks. If you just like always wait for like H1 and H4, something like that, you might gonna miss the complete moves there. So as a scalper, you just like need to understand where we can scalp some chunks and just like close the chart. Just keep your things in a simple way, I would say, Mr. Sayed Mujtaba. So, is there any way I can share my charts for yesterday trade got stop out? If you are a beginner, you can send me chart on my Instagram, or rather than you just like need to join Market Fluidity University, you can send and share charts there in trades review, and you can get dictation on that one. Today, just one trade with high confirmations. That great. There is a daily resistance that it has bounced off from. Okay, in this scenario, where to place stop loss? In this scenario, we just like did not execute it, so there's just like no scenario till right now. Price was down no wick in a 1 hour. Okay, for buys in uptrend, and there is only one red candle. It is enough to be considered a new support and resistance, or need to have minimum two candle as the example we had now. You know what? Now just write it down, make a notes on it. Once a red candle closed, I'm just like not gonna explain this one. I'm just like having 44 likes on a YouTube. There's just like more than 150 people just like watching right now. If I'm just like going to be hit like 70, 80 likes, so I'm just like gonna explain this one. Above 70 likes, I'm just like gonna give the answer of this question. And it's like a very, very important one for everyone. Wow, 52. 70 likes. Wow, 60. What a speed. Yeah, likes are nothing still. They're just like not clicking the like button. Look at them. 64. Okay. Just 6 likes left. Wow. 67. Wow. Straight jump from 40 to 67. Now they just like a wake up. 72. All right. Congratulations. So I was just like telling you that once a red candle close beside a green candle, just like in a very simple way, in a very simple concept. Once a red candle close beside a green candle, you just like got your resistance, whether it's a 15-minute, whether it's a 30-minute time frame, a single candle even. And once a green candle close beside a red candle, you got your support. Doesn't matter it's a 50-minute, doesn't matter it's a 30 it's a like a 30-minute one single candle. As you just like got a green candle beside a red candle, you got your support. You don't need to be wait for two candles to be printed there, three candles to be printed there. A single candle close is just like your support and resistance. Then you just like if you just like go to your support resistance, then the next step will be you just like need to wait for some structure to be formed there. That's it. That's all you just like need to follow only. Okay, so yes, just like waiting right now. Look at this one. It's just like it did not give me the confirmation for the buys. I would like to see a candle should have to be create a wick and push to the upside, but it just like straight away to the downside. We just like got a confirmation candle here. It's just like clearly showing volume in it. We are having clean traffic, tradable range. Each and everything was just like on the left hand side, but this candle did not break above the high. So this was our last confirmation. We missed that last confirmation, so no execution. Everything should be aligned with each other actually, so that makes sense. Look at this one, 30-minute even just like close healthy than the previous candle actually. Look at this one. Why this candle is just like behaving like that? I think so with the opening of London session might be just like gonna got something. Okay, so Can you help me on this? I took loss in this impulse sell counter trade earlier on. I took impulse sell when this M15 candle marked. Okay, let me just like look at your chart. So impulse sell M15 candle mark broke previous M15 candle device. Should I analyze this? Okay. So you know what? You know what? It's very simple to understand. This is the most mistake people just like do. Market just like continuously pushing upside, and once they just like got a single candle just like close in a bearish form, they're expecting that market will continuously pushing downside because it's just like already moved a lot, so it's have to become down. It's not worked like that. If you just like really wanted to take a sell in a strong bullish momentum, you just like need to wait for some kind of support to be formed, and then the support should be broke and close below the support, and then you have should have like lean traffic on the left hand side, tradable range, volume time you're already sitting with, and then next can they create a wick, break the low, so here you go. So you just like need a proper counter trade setup here. But sometime if there's just like a very strong bullish momentum going on, then I just like try to avoid the counter trade setup. That also a thing I just like mostly do with me, because counter trade setup could be reject from anywhere on the left hand side and can again will start its trend. So it's an opportunity as well, but in a very strong bullish momentum I try to avoid that. Make sense? A lot of times when candle breaks resistance, the next candle retrace can easily take 20-30 pips profit on the opposite side. And try it, Zan. Just try it and tell me your result after 1 month. Many people just like think like that. Okay, so the candle close after the green. Af what? So the candle close red after the green is bullish trend. In bullish trend, is it good to take a sell there? I just like already explained this one. I just like explained it very well already. Already explained that we just like need a proper structure to be formed. There should be a counter trade structure, like should have to be create some kind of suppose you just like sitting in a bullish trend, you just like created a resistance, created a support, so you just like broke the support, then this is your sell setup actually. You cannot take a sell on a single bearish candle something like that until it's just like not standing at a strong resistance area. If you are having like a resistance on the left hand side and just like tapping that resistance area, your payas were sell and you just like want to take a sell, you can take a sell. If you just like got a strong bearish candle on a resistance, so you can go for the retest. But if it's just like continuously creating higher low something like that, so you just like need a proper counter trade setup there. So these are the things actually very educational if you just like really want to secure your money. So this workout in this way actually. Okay, a lot of times when candle breaks resistance, the next candle retrace. Okay, I just like already, wow. Learning SRC from your streams, I'm getting 20 25 30% return per month with 2% risk and a 60 70% rate with me. Wow, is this good? You should ask yourself, is it not good? You are making 25 30% of your capital, man. What else you just like needed there? Suppose you are just like running with a 100K or a 500K, even on a funding account, 25 30% is like a 25,000 to $30,000 on a 100K actually. It's just like more than enough if you're just like making it 1 month. People here just like not even making even a $500 in a month in other countries actually. Why did you feel it important to wait for the 50-minute candle to close above resistance before taking a buy instead of taking an impulse entry? It was the right decision, but wondering why you made that, because market just like already rejecting from that area. One, two, three, and this candle was that time do not have a bottom wick as well and still open. So with experience, I just like stop myself for the execution. So I think so. We just like going to be create a resistance here now. So if this candle is just like about to be closed below the support, now there is a probability it could continuously pushing to the downside. But just like need to see, just like need to wait here, wait for the closure actually. Wow, this 50-minute candle, look at this one, move like 60 pips. But I think so, just like going to be close within the range. If it's just like really wanted to continuously pushing to the downside, this candle should have to be broke and close below somewhere here for the continuation. Wow, look at this one, 30-minute also breaking the low, H1 flipping right now. And it's just like close within the range. It's just like close within the range, so I'm just like not interested again. And there's just like 15 minutes left for the opening of London session as well. So you know what, if this can come down, create a wick and create some kind of support here, so there's a probability it's just like gonna retest this high. Yeah, thank goodness I closed my partial position and secure the trade. Yeah, this is what I learned in MFE. Yeah, always just like be realistic with your execution. Someone just like caught this whole move. Wow, how is like caught this one? Send me the chart. So just like always try to adopt the market. Always try to adopt the market. Like you know what? If it's just like offering you 25, 20 pips, just like take that one. If it's just like offering you 40, 50 pips, just like adopt that one. If it's just like having like a 15, 20 pips, just like adopt that. So you just like need to adopt the market. You cannot predict the market. Again, I'm just like continuously saying these words continuously again and again during my live stream, so people just like put this factor in their mind, so they just like never forget about that one. They just like need to dope the market. They're just like not a market maker, they are as a retail trader. They cannot move a inch. They cannot move market a inch actually. So yeah, wait for the confirmations. Okay, so sir, I'm asking about the win rate. Win rate is just like if you even you know what, if you just like stick with the 1% or 2% risk, 1 to 2 trades a day, even if you are having like a 55 to 60% win rate, it's just like more than enough for you to stand out in profits at the end of the week or at the end of the month. It will be more than enough if you just like having 55 to 60% only profitable ratio. But you just like telling me you are having like 60, 70%, so it's just like more than enough. It's great actually. He is confident in his English, and I like that. Okay, it's everything just like takes time. It's not my mother language, but still, if you just like continuously doing the same work, you will just like used to it. Sometimes I'm like I don't know what he is trying to. What? I should have to be read the second message first. Good impulse sell. Okay, where? I can't see any cells there. So, sir, wait for support to form. Right here is good. Yeah, that makes sense actually. You know what? But if it's just like going to break below this low, impulse entry makes sense. But I'm not interested in this impulse entry. 30 minutes still open. We are heading towards the opening of London session. So with the opening of London, before whenever there's just like few minutes left for the opening of some session, and if I just like try to take some trade there, so most of the probability I just like gonna lose some money there. So in this situation, I would like to wait for this candle to be closed. Like if you just like wanted to take a sell, I would like to see a 30-minute candle should have to be closed below this support area. And if you just like really wanted to take a buy, if this 50-minute, or if it's just like going to close, I would say with a strong body. So with the opening of London, it could continuously pushing upside. Or if it's like break up of this high, then there's a probability it could continuously pushing to the upside. So this is a simple chart you can see on my screen. No indicators, no trend lines, nothing on the chart. Just like reading the candles in a simple way, simple price action. So, no distraction in our mind. Zero place for distraction. Just focusing on the candles. Okay. So Andrew just like send me the chart here. So Andrew just like looking for the buys and daily time frame. What is this, bro? Are you in a trade? Something like that? You just like took a buy here, someone? I can't not see anything here actually. You just like need to zoom in and then send me in proper details so I can look after it. We are surfers into the sea, just enjoying the waves of the sea. Yeah. Someone just like go dynamic risk and stop out. Wow. You know Daniel Casbro, he was Raja student. He's from Australia. Just like hear about that name, but yeah, I think I knew that. I just like saw him, saw some reels of him actually. Okay, so wow, someone just like took a buy from here, 41 or 42, and still holding its position. I think so. Should have to be close, some partial, 50%, whatever suits you. It's a free trade. You just like bring your stop loss at break even. Very nice execution, I would say. I think you just like use a key level of 4200, like a psychological number. Very nice. So I think it's a Friday and 2000 is just like more than enough. The 30-minute doesn't have any upper wick as well. Would you still take a buy if this M15 close strong bullish? Yeah, I will go for the buys. Right now, I'm just like looking at this structure. If it's just like going to break this low, now this is the situation. I just like need to some decision. Decision is look at the time. Just like 8 minutes left for this candle to be closed, and look at the previous candle. Even it's just like having a strong bearish momentum in it. So why just like close within the range? And there is also like 8 minutes left for the opening of London session. So just like not interested as impulse entry, especially before the opening of some session. So just like need to wait here. I would like to see a 30-minute candle closure. If I just like really wanted to take a sell, I would like to see this 30-minute candle should have to be closed somewhere there. So then I can give my trade a chance. Wow, look at the H1 actually as well. H1 also just like rejecting with a long rejection wick and about to be closed in 7 minutes. So just waiting. Yeah, just waiting. बुलाती है मगर जाने का नहीं. The trouble is even if this 50-minute close bullish, 1 hour will be looking exhausted. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Wow, just like broke this rejection on the left hand side right now. Fighting with this support area. What happens to Raja sir Instagram? I don't know. But it will be back. It happened many times. Some retard just like complain about someone's account who just like doing good than them. So yeah. What is the biggest profit you booked till now? How much of dollars? It's been like 12,800 on a funded account actually. My inner devil tell me to sell right now. Just go ahead. It's a structure, but I'm just like not interested in it. I'm not interested in it actually. I will wait for the 30-minute candle to be closed. If you are comfortable with the impulse sell here, where 30 minutes still open, H1 flipping to the downside, and M15, the previous M15 just like show the volume but close back into the range. This current candle just like broke these rejections on the left hand side. So I'm just like not interested in sells. I would like to see a 50-minute candle should or 30-minute candle should have to be close below the support. And then next candle create a wick and break the low. So here I can go for the sells actually. Okay, this 30-minute doesn't have again, but you still take a buy. Okay, I hate these scenarios. Which scenarios, Mr. John? Yes, बुलाती तो है मगर जाने का नहीं भाई. So just like waiting right now. If we wait, There is a probability I'm just like gonna get paid. Friday. Don't be fry on a Friday. Just relax. So what happened about the dynamic entry when price was retracing? I was also thinking of dynamic entry once the price close M15 bullish and the next candle retraced to support, but then waited as you said. Yeah, actually I was just like not comfortable with the dynamic risk. You know why? The way market just like move in last few seconds and the way it just like open and did not break its opening price. I also had a plan to go as a dynamic risk, but it just like went down in no seconds actually. The weight just like rejected, so I just like canceled it. Before that, I was just like waiting for the candle to create a weekend break above the high. But you know what? If it's a opening of session, if it was like opening of London, then I will just like might be go with the dynamic risk because then I just like totally going to be depend on the volume as well. That it we just like go to a confirmation candle, it's aligned with the opening of some session, so there's a probability whenever we're just like executing on a structure with the opening of some session, so it might can give some push there. So that's why I just like cancel my plan for the dynamic risk, so wait for the can to create a week and break its open price to I will execute on that one. So it just like didn't did that, so did not execute on that one. So right now there's just like 4 minutes left, just like 4 minutes left for this candle to be closed. If this just like about to be closed below this support area, next candle creator we can break the low. I just like going for the cells until like 40 to 20 something like that. This makes sense, but still open. Just 4 minutes left. It's a 4 minutes left, and I'm just like waiting. Just 4 minutes left. Okay, man. I avoided taking the sell because the London session was about to open in 7-8 minutes. If the same setup has occurred during mid London hours, I would have already entered the. Yeah, that makes sense. This is something I was just like talking about. Yes, look at the rejection and look how it just like start flipping now. Look at the way how it just like flipping now. Look at the rejection. So you guys just like secure your money. You know what? How many times you guys just like secure your money? Let me just like explain you. Someone just like wanted to take a buy here, but I did not execute it. What happened? You secure your money. Someone just like wanted to go to dynamic risk. I did not execute it because I wanted a candle to create a wick and break above the high. It did not react like that. Second time, you just like secure your money. Someone just like wanted to take a sell here. I was just like not comfortable with that one. So you just like secure your money here. Three times you guys just like won the trades just with the education. Wow. And now just like understand this concept. If I'm just like gonna execute, it's mean now it's having a higher probability. And still if it's just like not gonna work out, I'm just like not gonna be like doing any kind of like with a compromise with the risk management actually. I'm not gonna compromise with the risk management. Still I'm just like going to be do my risk management there. So see this one, three times you guys just like secure your money. Might be someone just like took a loss here, might be someone just like took a loss here, might be someone took a loss here. Now they're just like getting into a panic condition. Might be fourth time market will go in their favor, but they will just like not going to secure some money because they're already in a drawdown. Now they just like psychologically wanted to recover their money actually, and it's a Friday, so might be they get ruined their whole week. Oh man, for us it's just like not a baby's game actually. So few seconds left for this candle to be closed. H1 still open. Look like exhaustion candle. So all I want this candle, if this candle is like going to be closed in a bullish form. So let's see how this 15 minutes is like about to be closed. Can I use a opening of London in my favor? So it's like very important to see how this candle is like about to be closed in 5 seconds. So it's three, two, one, and ta-da! No buys, no sells. There is no buys, no sell. It's just like a consolidation. You can easily understand this one. You know what? If the candle just like close with the same size of the previous candle body, if the candle just like close with the same size of the previous candle body, it's a clear sign now market will start doing consolidation in this way. Might be it will just like come down, then it will reject, will come back. Might will break above and will come down and come back into the range. So it's a clear sign of consolidation once a candle just like close with the same size of the previous candle. So no trade for me until I just like got one single candle close above the resistance or close below the support. Till that now, no trade. This is the educational content you guys going to be get. Consolidation time. Now no need to spend time on the chart. Now you need a confirmation candle should have to be close below the support, should have to be close above the resistance. That's all you just like need to see there. So welcome to the consolidation time now. At least it will take 1 hour minimum. Ah man. Okay. It's been 1 hour just like doing streaming. And yeah, after like 15 minutes, I just like need to offer my Juma prayer. So I just like gonna end the stream after right after 15 minutes. Just like wanted to see how this 15 minutes just like going to be react. That's it. I'm not interested in buy and sells anymore. It's no trade zone for me. No trade zone for me. No trade zone for me. Just like wait. 50 minute looking good for buy, but 1 hour is exhausting. So just like ask yourself, 50 minute looking good for buy and 1 hour is exhausting. So should you force yourself for the execution? Does this make sense? I don't think so. All I just like need a confirmation candle to close above the resistance and close below the support. That's it. It's just like a consolidation area going on right now. Is it NFP today? So nothing is gonna happen. Oh, NFP today? Really? I don't think so. Today is any kind of NFP. There's no NFP, bro. It's a simple consumer sentiment news. No NFP. Wow. Okay. Cas by going for prayer, maybe NY bring something. Allah, Allah, Hafiz, Jazakallah. I will say spend time with your family. Don't look for NY. It's a Friday. If you just like grab some chunks today already, I will say appreciate that profit and close the chart rather than it's all your like wish whatever you just like wanted to do. If 1 M15 candle is closed below support, will you consider it or will you wait for the 30-minute candle to close? We'll see how the 50-minute just like having a body size, how it's just like showing the volume right now, just like a consolidation area. Will be try to doing something like that in this zone, and with the confirmation candle above this area, below this area, then I can think about buys or sells. Not interested in this buy, not interested in this sell. I need a candle have to be close below support or above the resistance. So this is also actually a part of my one-on-one session where I just like told people that how you can recognize the consolidation. So this is the same thing. It's a barcode just like going to be printed there. Okay. Why can't we take buy on 50 minutes expecting that the London volume will push it up? Because it's a consolidation area now. No one knows that it will break above the high and will continuously pushing up. So it can be push a little up and then will come down. Might will go up, might will come down. So why I just like need to fight with this area where I'm just like not comfortable. If you just like looking at 15-minute time frame and you wanted to buy somewhere here, what about the 30-minute time frame, and what about the H1 time frame? Is it 15-minute more stronger than the H1 and M30? Look at H1, a long exhaustion candle with a long candle body and a small bullish candle. 30 minutes just like lows with the same size of the previous candle, and 15 just like having nothing in it. So don't force yourself. This is something, a time when you just like need to believe on your patience, just like be patient and stay away from the chart. Okay. Okay. So can you see it like London volume? Is it London volume work like that? Is it ever wrecked like that, like stop somewhere, not moving up, not moving down? Is it look like opening of London? So it's a no trade zone for me. No trade zone for me. I was just like going to be wait 10 more minutes to see how this can just like going to be closed. So we'll see. Not interested in buy, not interested in sells. So what no and this month? Is it first week of the month? No, it's not a first week of the month. It's ending of the month actually. What kind of question it was? So just like waiting, the way just like pushing. All I need a confirmation candle to close above the resistance or close below the support, so I can give my trade a chance. And most probably I will just like go with a 30-minute time frame. If I'm just like only going to be used 50 minutes, if it's like showing a strong bullish or bearish momentum in it. Okay, I blowed my account today morning at pre-London, was so sad I couldn't trade with you too. Oh, why you did blow that account? Did you try to predict the market? Like going against the trend, not waiting for the proper structure. There were like no volume, and you just like getting into some kind of a psychological panic condition. Any pressure, you just like need to pay some bills, some debts. Just like look into yourself and ask a question to yourself. What was the reason why you just like need money there? So you will get the answer. Look at this one, the way just like rejecting now. Some internet issue when I am out from stream and I take buy in 15-minute hangs to save me. I close it at break even. Oh, wow! Look at this one. See who just like talking about the buys. What you will do now? You are out from the trade, bro. This is how consolidation look like. No buys, no sells. All right. Oh man, I need to I need to go towards my barber as well. Need to cut my hairs, my beard. Yeah, my mustache is just like become bigger now. Okay. Yeah, man. Wow. Pushing upside, pushing downside without any confirmation. Wow. No impulse for me again. There's just like no impulse for me. Not gonna execute on this one. Doesn't matter if it's just like move down or up, but I'm not interested in it. Yes. So there's just like 6 minutes left for ending the stream. If anyone just like wanted to ask anything, you are open to ask question, Anything about trading? Okay. I was just like taking sells and sells in this trend after each loss. So you know what? Bad. It's really bad. There was just like no structure for the cells. You just like need to get a proper education, I will say. There were no cells. They were just like buys. Market creating a support, creating a resistance, breakup of the resistance up to the upside. Created a support, created a resistance to the upside. Look at this one. Breakup of the high, created a resistance, breakup of the resistance, created a resistance, breakup of the resistance. Yeah. See this one. Created a resistance, breakup of the resistance. They were just like buys opportunity, I can see. Just like go with the trend. You cannot predict the market. Look at this one now again. It's just like pushing to from the downside. See, this is the power of education. This is the fourth time you guys secure your money. Today we secure money four time, fifth time actually, five time. It's a five time. Someone just like wanted to take a buy here. I did not. Went come back. Someone just like wanted to take a sell here. Someone just like wanted to take a buy second here. I did not because candle did create a week but did not break up of the high. I did not second secure money. Someone just like wanted to take a sell here. I did not took that one. I secured the money. So three time. Someone just like wanted to take a buy here. I did not. It just like went down. I secured my money. Someone just like wanted to take a sell here. I did not, and I just like secured my money because I knew that it's not gonna happen. Everything just like telling me, can they just like talking with me? They just like giving me the sign what is the probability it will go in my favor or not. Still, if I just like got higher probability setup, I will execute, and still if it's just like not gonna work out, I will just like going to manage the risk. So wow, such a awesome, I would say, educational content you guys is like having this, they're having right now. So yeah, this 50 minutes is like about to be closed. Let's see. Let's see. It's pushing upside, pushing downside. It's just doing consolidation. Okay. Okay. I was just like, do you still discount code for join MFU? If you just like look at the description of this YouTube, you will just like going to be get the link. Go through that link. Use code QAS15, and you will going to be get like a 15% off on all the subscription. Rather you are going with the monthly, rather you are going with the 6 month or a year. You just like going to be get 15% off. Give us a review of MFU. MFU is just like best university in the world, I would say. Nothing else I can say about it. You can ask others as well. Is it good to trade in Asian session or not in this month? Asian session, I it just like doesn't suit me. Most of the time, I just like not comfortable with the Asian. I don't trade Asian actually, and the trade I just like took in a Asian. I was just like came late home actually, so just like saw some opportunity execute, and it just like gave me the loss there. So I just like it just like doesn't suit my life schedule. So I don't trade Asian, and most of the time I think Asian just like do not have volume in it. Okay, best investment in you life. The what? The model of teaching is amazing. Oh, thank you, really, really appreciate it. I think it's better to wait for the M30 candle to closes above or below the consolidation. Yes, that makes sense. That totally makes sense, bro. Strong psychology mindset का मुताबिक वीडियो बनाओ according to price action. अच्छा जी. Would you take a buy if this 50-minute close bullish? No. Is it good to take to trade in Asian session or not in this month? I don't think so. It's already December going on, so I don't think so. What happened, Cassius? Tell me because I went for Juma now back. Oh, but it's still like 50 minutes left for here for the Juma prayer. Okay, what mentorship we get discount on? I miss your message on Market Fluidity University. You just like going to be get 15% off. So just like about to be closed in 1 minute. The 15 minutes just like about to be closed. The 15 minutes just like pushing to the downside right now. But still, I'm just like not comfortable with the 50 minute. I would like to see a 30 minute candle should have to be closed below the support for the cells, because it just like created a structure like a consolidation structure on a 30 minutes. So I would like to see a 30-minute candle should have to be closed below the support. Not interested in this 30 minute 15 minute actually. Okay, this 15 minutes just like close now. So but still I'm not interested in this cell. 30 minute it will make sense. The way just like dropping the volume, even it's just like close below the support, having bigger size of than the previous candle. The way it's just like moving, I am not interested. I am totally not interested. Let's see. I will see now during the NY might be. So okay, I'm just like heading off now. We'll see you guys on Monday. Till that, remember this thing. It's a Friday. Don't be fry on Friday. Relax, chill, spend time with your family, friends. Try to spend less time on the chart. So yeah, that all advice I can give you guys. So we'll see you guys on Monday. Till that, be safe, be careful, and stay blessed. Take care and bye bye. And again, I'm not gonna take a sell here on a 50-minute. I'm not comfortable with this one. 30-minute. I would like to see a 30-minute should have to be closed. Okay, take care. Bye bye.